So I got asked the greatest six man of the year, and what does it mean? And how has it changed? So Jamal Crawford always comes across as the top six man because he had incredible moves and he played a long time. He was bad. Made no mistake about it. Crawl was bad, and then Lou Williams was bad too. But for me, you have to be a guy who was a former starter that slipped into it, a la Bill Walton, or what impresses me the most is a six man who morphed into a great, like a la Kevin McHale, James Harden. Those are guys. But to me, the ultimate six man a year is Robert Ory. Come on now. 7 rings and impact with every team he went to. Come on now. Even the towel in the face to Danny Ainge was impactful because it got him out of Saudi Arabia, which Phoenix was at the time, and got him to the Lakers. So you know that guy was something else. You got one role to do. That's like being a relief pitcher. Can you dominate? Can you come in and save the day and hold a fort and hold up the lead? And no one did it better than Robert Ory. No one did it better. Now there are, like I said, there are a lot of notables. Detlef Shrimp joined Kevin McHale as the first to win back-to-back Six Man of the Year awards. Eric Gordon won. There's quite a few guys that have made their names. And I mentioned some Bobby Jones, who was the first recipient to win of the Philadelphia 76ers. He was one of my favorite players back in the day. Like I mentioned, they have to mention, mention Lou Williams and Jamal Crawford. And Jamal was like, could play forever, like his style. But there's like somewhere along the line, you either are going to be like James Harden and McHale and graduate to being a starter and then take your legacy to another level, or you're going to do that six-man thing and then you come up with some big, huge moments like Robert Ory. It's got to go one or two ways, So it's a very compelling thing. And how to utilize it's changed so much because Andre Iguodala, who got the MVP, and which is still questionable for Golden State over Cleveland, 2015, because Steph could have gotten that MVP. But Iguodala played good enough defense on LeBron James. Iguodala was something else. He came to Philly as an AI, but not to be confused with Iverson, but he was an AI. He was good. He definitely held his own and was one of those guys you'd want to come off the bench and play for you. He definitely held his own. But, the questions linger about what's your ideal six man? What do you look for? J.R. Smith was one too. Aside from that bad play in the finals against Golden State, J.R. he came up pretty big for Cleveland, I would say. He came up pretty big in his role play, But no one for me